Boom. We are live, guys. Again, give me just 1 minute for me to put live in the Instagram.
Okay.
Just a second. Let them. So we are live now in Instagram. Hello, everybody, riders from around the world. And
Hello,
today
guys.
we have a very special person here. He comes out of Spain, and he's one of the professional riders we have in Spain, pushing the sport. And we have to thank to this guy. Is the second person from Spain coming this year here. I have the pleasure to meet them in France to see how they ride, how crazy they are, and how humble and nice persons they are because they love this sport. And in a difficult time that they have not too much sponsors, they need sponsors, they need people. Most of the time they have to put from their pockets, they have to put the money, travel from A to B. And seeing Spain going so well for all of us in Europe, representing the Europe. Now this year we have more races around Europe because of this guys in Spain that it started this. First of all, Tony, thank you so much for coming. Muchas gracias por venir.
Thanks to you. Gracias a ti, hermano, por invitarme.
Es un placer. It's a pleasure. First of all, my friend, can you present yourself for everybody who don't know you, where you come from, what you ride, how long are you riding? And I'm going to go to Facebook and put it the live too.
Perfecto, hermano. Pues mira, para el que no me conozca, yo soy Tony Psycho, o el psicoterapéutico, o de la rueda. Llevo ya unos 10 años aproximadamente montando en rueda. He pasado por muchos modelos. Actualmente estoy montando en una Liper King Lynx, que es como la rueda de moda. La verdad es que es uno de los mejores modelos que hay ahora mismo todavía en 2025. Están saliendo ahora rueditas nuevas, pero hay que ir testeándola poquito a poco. Y nada, mi espalda tengo ya un montón de carreras y todavía más kilómetros. Durante el último año y medio he estado viajando bastante con Sen Lee, un rider también americano de los mejorcitos que tenemos en el mundo ahora mismo. Y bueno, aquí estoy, a día de hoy, tranquilito, intentando vivir como buenamente se puede de un mundo que están haciendo.
Y ahora, please, in English.
Fuck. That will be difficult.
Just a little explanation.
So I'm a rider with 10 years of experience right now. I already participate in a lot of races. I have more than 100,000 kilometers with the wheels. I'm a humble guy. I'm here, guys, for
where are you coming from? What place of Spain are you coming from?
I'm originally from Spain, from Sevilla, the south of Spain.
Okay. So we are close. I'm from Algarve. We are very close, one for the other. I'm very close to Sevilla. So, my friend,
very close. Where are you?
I'm from Algarve, close to Albufeira.
Yeah, nice. Well, maybe we can visit.
We are very close, not so far away.
Not so far away. I think I can do it with one battery.
Yeah. So, my friend, can you tell us how was the experience starting with the EUCs? Was the first electro device you ride? ¿Fue el primero dispositivo eléctrico?
The experience, bro. I discovered the electric unicycles. Taking a look at video in YouTube is like a zapping, like a random videos. And then I saw some guy that was renting some electric unicycles, the first model I think that was created. And he was renting it in South America. I don't know exactly where. And at the first moment that I saw the electric unicycle, I was fascinating. I was fucking flipping like, what the fuck is that amazing thing? Looks like a superpower or something like. Then I started to investigate a little bit, and just for deduction, I was thinking, okay, what is that? It's just one wheel. Maybe it's a unicycle, but don't make any noise, so have to be electric. I searched in Google electric unicycle, and the first one that I saw in secondhand for buy here in Sevilla, that in that moment was so expensive, almost 500 euros. I say, okay, why not? And then I pay. I just see that was working. The guy showed me, okay, mira, turn it on, turn it off, it's working. Okay. And as soon as I arrived to the street, I tried to ride it. And then I was thinking, okay, I just throw 500 euros to the trash. So, but 2 weeks later, bro, my mentality changed, Then I have like a 14 kilometers of autonomy, and I was like 12 kilometer hour fast, So was like, wow, that's incredible. I can ride my electric unicycle to the center of the city, then find some point where to charge it and come back to my home. Amazing experience.
It was
So
like something very new.
could you imagine, bro? Could you imagine that moment?
Yeah, I imagine, because I was riding my skateboard in this time, was around I think the same, and the speed was 18 kilometers, the maximal speed.
18. Bueno, it's a little bit faster than my first electric unicycle, bro.
Not, but it was like you are like top speed. That was like, wow, that is crazy. When you see today the speeds, that's why I'm going to put something here for you guys just to see it. How these guys are riding. This is a race, and that way you guys can see it.
Yeah, that one was in
They are not
Vinaroz.
playing. Can you describe it? How did that start the races in Spain? ¿Cómo ha comenzado las carreras en España?
Literally, I don't know, because I was not in the first ones. So I started to race in the third one that they made, the Ex Electric makes in Villalvilla in the 2022, I think.
Okay.
So that's like my third year racing. And for me was amazing, brother, because before to go to the first race, I was feeling the electric unicycle for 8 years, and I didn't know anything about the races and about the electric unicycle here in Spain. And when I discovered it, was like a new world for me, was like the big community. Also, I arrived to this race. The biggest reason was because I knew that Saint Lee was going there, and I was fan of Saint Lee like 3 years before to know that he was going to the same race. So
okay, yeah, we can continue, then come back, because it's was a little sponsor. Yeah, you can continue, please.
so that was like the biggest reason. And when I arrived there, right, with more people, the races, and the feelings, the adrenaline that becomes to you, is something undescriptible, bro. If you don't live this experience, I don't know.
My friend, is like when I see you guys riding in I was in France this year. Just most
Yeah, in the
normally, yeah.
Lyon.
Normally, I always go to the X race events from the guys, because they are very nice. But this year I was in France just because of you guys, because I say I want to see these guys from Spain riding, not just because Zen Lee was there. It was more to see how fast you guys are, because I was just seeing the races, and you seeing the television is not the same when you see live. And
Normally,
seeing
the videos cannot capture the real speed. It's like when you are feeling and you are in live there, is completely different than what you see in the videos.
But Tony, the other thing is the people don't see how you guys are pushing, because you know that the EUCs, as the limit of the starts to make the beep 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 beep, and when you push too much, you're going to fall, of course. And in the videos, you never see you are pushing to the limit of these machines. You have to be concentrated in the machine in a race, and you have to be concentrated of the limit of the board, because you have a limit. You guys want to go more. And sometimes I was like in France, I was like seeing you passing front from us in the top speed, and I was seeing, okay, they have to then I'm just seeing your faces pushing the EUC, because you see, okay, I cannot go more faster. and you want to go more faster, but the machine is not. Do you think, Tony, seeing now that you are a very experienced rider, and you are one of the top riders of the world, you are a guy who always falls, come back, and you are always fighting. I see lots of riders. Then when they fall, they say, "Okay, is enough for me."
Yeah.
And you are always
coming back, bro. I'm trying to do my best. Now I'm also putting to myself some limits because, as you know, I'm trying to create content. I'm trying to be one of the biggest content creator of EUCs in Spain. Also, now I'm associated with my partner EUC Filming, what is an amazing filmmaker and editor. So now, like, we are working on that by myself. I'm trying to put some limits for don't push in the hardest way, because if you get some lessons, some broken bones, some
is over.
You know, it could be, or then you will have to need a long time to recover it. You know,
Yeah,
so is that in a situation what at the moment for no prize at the races and nothing like, it's a big, really big risk rewards. You know, so it's an amazing sport, but you have to know the limits of your body and the limits of your machine for sure.
Come on, man! You are one of them. So we cannot ask that. You are always going to the limit, and you don't have just you have a very special name.
Yeah. Like
but
Psyco,
I think the people don't understand the name because that's why today I put the complete name, because you always have Tony Psyco, but Psyco Therapeuten is a different thing. Why you came to this name, my friend? Why?
to this name, the psychotherapeutic,
Uh-huh.
it's a really
Who
long
put you
history.
this name?
It's a really long history, but at the resume, you can take that it's like my personality. At the first, when you don't know me, it's like Psycho, but when you know my energy and my vibes, I'm like a psychotherapeutico, because I can help you in that many ways that you can imagine. So,
Like this one here, my friend. Let's put it here. I think it's amazing what you did here.
yeah, something like, you know, that's my
This is
little
beautiful,
cousin.
my friend.
Yeah, this is my little cousin. She's 6 years
Mhm.
old, and she was loving my EUC. I was collaborating with Emotion. They sent me for free the Emotion E20 for try it and for
Hello, Gerard.
maximum camelation from my friend Psycho. So they sent me that. They sent me that wheel for make some review and also teach to somebody who wanna learn to ride the EUC. Make
But
me
my friend is
the
amazing.
mission
It's very,
easier.
very.
So here we are, brother. And this video we was doing with the help of UC Film,
Mhm.
because he have the power of the show to the people what are we doing. I can do things, but he know how to show it. You know.
Yeah, but my friend, this here is where you show that you are not just a racer. You are
Yeah, of
a
course.
guy who wants to change for the better, and
Yeah,
bringing kids is the future, and that is very important for all of us.
I
Is
think so,
putting
bro.
the kids here, and that way, look how happy she is. And when
Yeah,
I see the video, I said I have to put this video here because it's going to be very important. But then you have the other side. We're going to put the other side of you as very competitive. Do you
yeah.
think that
Depends.
coming a guy from USA, a guy with the experience like Zenli,
Yeah,
was good for all of you? Was good for the
for
to
sure,
help the community in Spain?
for sure. I'm not sure for the rest of the people because everyone have different opinions. You know, but
Hmm.
for me, he completely changed my life for sure. So at the first weekend that I know him, we was racing in Villalvilla. I didn't know that he was being here in Spain for a while, and the next Monday, so we was racing Saturday and Sunday. The Monday he was here in Sevilla for visit me, and I was having an argumenting with my boss because I was a topographic guy, making maps and building things. And suddenly, in that moment, saw me like a sad in a bad moment because I was with the stress and fully of bad things in my life. And he said, "Me brother, come with me. We can travel around to Spain and do UC things." And I say, "Fuck yeah." I stop to work. I say to my boss, "Okay, motherfucker, you can take my contract. You can take my contract and clean your ass with it because I will not work with you anymore." And in that moment, Stanley was here living in my home for like a month, and then we rent a car and start to go to Malaga, then Malaga to Marbella, Valencia, Barcelona, Ibiza, Madrid, Salamanca, a lot of places. Also, this is in Lyon, in French. After that, we was in the Alps, so was an amazing experience. Also, he teach me how to talk with the sponsors, how to make contacts,
I think
and
that was amazing. I
was
was
for practice my English. So
and I was following you guys all the time
Hmm.
because when you put the videos, and I think it was very nice to see you with your English coming better, and two persons from different countries with the same love coming
Yeah.
together. I think that was very, very good for
Hmm.
the two of you. It was good for him because he has a company. It was difficult for him to understand the Spanish,
Yeah.
and for you it was good for you to learn the English, and then you share the same love was riding the EUCs and racing, and that's why I think the experience here you see the experience for the two of you.
That moment was so
I think
funny. That moment was so funny. That supermarket was so fucking cold. We was shaking like.
you see in your face.
Yeah. And
But
Celicito discovered the goat milk,
uh-huh,
the leche de cabra, and he was
uh-huh.
fascinating with that. He was searching it everywhere, like I want some caca de cabra, caca de cabra. Amazing experience.
For him was very difficult everything in Spain to understand.
To understand, of course, because also I was with him the 100% of the time, so he was not practicing Spanish anymore.
Mhm.
So for understand, yeah, something was difficult, but I think between him and me was like almost the perfect relation, like the nice symbiosis. I was
And
working for
now,
him, helping him to create some videos, editing videos too, and he was giving me all that experience and adventures around the world. So
my friend,
was
I know that you was in Argentina. How was the experience in Argentina?
oof, Argentina was amazing, brother. Was amazing. I promise you. Have If you don't have rules for ride the electric unicycles, that is like the paradise. If you can ride it 100 kilometers an hour in the highway between the cars without have to be worried for the police or nothing like it, is like something crazy. Believe
It's an
me, it's like
amazing country, huh?
the more exponents to the feel yourself freedom, with the UCs.
So I just want to say to everybody is out there, this is just videos for him. Go to his channel. I'm going to show all the channels from him. This is his YouTube channel. That way you can go there and subscribe. I'm going to leave all the links. And then you have his Instagram. He's very active too. And
Yeah,
then here you have
you're strange.
everything you need. Is going to be here. And where is more easy for the persons to contact you if they want?
If they wanna contact me, probably the easiest way will be Instagram.
Okay. So guys, if you are riders, if you have any questions,
If you have any
just contact
question
him by
or I can help you with something, guys, you have a friend on me.
So how do you see this year, the 2025? What is the Tony Psycho? What is the plans? Quais são os teus planos para este ano?
So my plans right now is trying to make my own business with UC Film. We are trying to make a company about the PEVs, like different electric vehicles. So we wanna try to travel as much as possible, make that community bigger, and ride as much my legs permit to me.
And do you already have any ideas where you're going to go this year in Spain?
For sure, we are going to Portugal because we have our friends there. Now we know that you are there too, so we have to visit you for sure.
I live in Germany, my friend, but I'm from there. But
Oof.
I'm living in Germany. But you can
You
come
living
here
in
and visit
Germany?
me.
Oh my god! But in
Yeah,
Germany,
don't come to Germany. Hello?
brother, the UCs are not allowed, no?
Yeah, my friend, don't come to Germany.
That's fucked up, bro. I can't believe that.
Don't come to Germany. I don't invite you. If you come where I live, it's
Hmm.
easy. We go to the off roads and everything. We don't use the roads. It's not a problem. And I live in seven mountains, and we just come inside of these mountains. Is like impossible for them to find us. But I always tell to everybody, Germany is very bad for the one wheels, AUCs, and the skateboarders,
Yeah,
because it's
everything.
illegal and they're going to take your product. Was one guy from Netherlands
Yeah, I
next
think
week, last week, he received his one wheel back, and he was close to 6 or 7 months without his one wheel, and now it's going to come the fine, and the fine maybe can be very expensive. So
that's something crazy to me.
let's go to positive things. But if you
Yeah.
want to come here, I take you to some places. That is not a problem.
Okay.
So, my
Okay.
friend,
We have a
you
deal.
as an experienced rider, you are an experienced rider. Tu és
Yeah, I think
um
so.
tipo muito experiente, sim.
See?
Tu fazes reviews de máquinas, you make reviews for machines, you know what you are talking.
Mm-hmm.
This year and last year was two big years for the EUCs, lots of machines, new machines,
Yeah.
was
A
like
lot of.
bomb machines. What is for you the best machine, uh, or the best machines in a
Okay,
moment?
so right now I have to give the maximum point to Leaper King because the material that they are using and also the fireware and everything is like the safer wheel that you can ride it. But there are someone faster because
Okay.
like you probably know,
Mhm.
Leaper King is going for the materials and the quality, and Begode is not too much
Big
worry
Wood is
for
all
the
peace.
materials, but they have the faster wheels. Like for
Yeah.
example, I don't know the X-Way, how faster is
Mhm.
it, but the last record Guinness is the Iliache Chulin with 134
Okay.
km/h with the ET Max. That probably have some difference between what the application is reading at the reality with GPS, but fuck, is 134 km/h.
What
If
you think? What you think about maybe the I think it's Puma. What's the name?
the
What's the
Panther,
new name for
the Panther,
A7? The Fanta,
it's
and
like it's like the
do you think
fucking
that is like a Liper King, the L? You think
no.
that is like the Sherman L?
The materials are different, bro. They are trying to, but if you take a look of the Sherman L, it's like the beautiful best. It's like the fuck. It's
Because
amazing.
I
Design
was
and
listening to some guys. I was listening to some guys, and some guys tell me that the Sherman L is the best machine to race. But then,
yeah, but
do you agree?
I have to say something. Maybe it's the best in some way, but if you compare, it depends, bro. Because the best thing about the Sherman L is the capacity of the batteries.
Hmm.
You have more batteries, you have a safer limit,
Hmm.
your limit from the beep
Yeah.
to the cutoff is a little bit bigger, so that make
Hmm.
it safer. Also, the center of the gravity is a little bit lower than in the links because the
Okay.
links is a little bit taller. So in the biggest circuit where you need to a little more.
That means in the small secrets is a small secrets.
In the small circuit,
It's better the link.
could be not the best one. Why? Because
Yeah,
it's
it's going to be the link.
It's 46 kilos. So at high speed, it's cool because the weight helps to you to turn, you know. But in the closest curves, could be different. Why? Because the same way that helps you in the open curves could be a problem in the closed curves.
Mm-hmm. My friend, the other question is like this: you are talking about racing, but then when you go to off-road,
Yeah.
do
Into
you
the
take the
off-road,
same?
bro, the Sherman L is an amazing wheel in off-road and in asphalt. So I have nothing but to say. Yes, maybe the weight, but
And I'm going to put you like this: I don't know. I see the guys in Spain testing King Song, the new one, with this type of
1522.
suspension for, yeah, the F22 Pro. Do you think that is a good? Do you try the suspension?
I think could be, but I don't understand why they put the weight of the suspension in diagonal. You know, the absorption of the
Yeah,
absorption and the
you have four suspensions, right?
it is, yeah, you have four suspension and it's so heavy. This is I'm not sure, but I think it's more than 55 kilos. So
So that means when you see the Sherman L is going to put it in place. He's going to win again
German
for
L
the
is for everything, you know, and also the
okay.
amazing range because I was one of the first person in Spain in try the Sherman L. Also, I had it before Mr. Bromway,
Mhm.
and in 1 month, approximately 27 days, I make 3,800 kilometers on it. So, and this one was with the GV batteries, that is the less range batteries that you can find in the Sherman L. Then you have the 50E and the 50S. And with the 50GB, I was doing approximately 200 some more kilometers with one battery. So imagine, brother, it's as fast as a Lynx or even more because it's safer, and also the autonomy that you find here with just 6 more kilos is like nothing, you know.
Oh, that is good. That is very good.
Yeah, that is very
That
good, bro.
is very, 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 very good.
Also the
Oh,
weight of the Sherman L make like the suspension work softer with the same
yeah.
suspension because I have the 66 pounds in my links. I tried the 66 pounds in the Sherman L and was like better, you know, like oof, amazing.
Can I? Do you already try the nose fat?
The NOSFET, no, I have someone coming to me so soon, I hope. And
Do you think that is do you think that is going to be a nice machine for you?
I think could be a nice machine, but I have to know how the weight is working for me in the races scene, you know, because the weight and the center of the gravity in the wheel for me is something really, really important.
Do you
Not too
think
much.
that do you think for one side is good for you to have the possibility, like you are a racer, to change the
Yeah,
suspension?
for sure.
Huh?
The to change the how tall is the suspension, I think could be a really big improvement. Depends to the situation, but it's something that for sure you wanna have in your UC. The possibility of change your suspension so easy, you know, like 5 seconds, two screws, change it. Um,
There's something maybe we're going to see more in the future.
Maybe, and I think even more things, brother. Like we are starting, you know, that is a new war, and look how we advance in 10 years. So from 12 kilometer an hour, from 140 kilometer an hour, you know, it's like the 100 times the exponential. So
My friend, I remember the first time I see the AUC, I said, "These Chinese, they are crazy. Look what they did. They are crazy. That is not never going to work." And today, look, how is one of the devices that the people work on. My friend, do you like more racing or you like more like going like this? What type of race do you like, or do you like the two of them? This race was very good.
Yeah, that race was in Argentina.
Mhm.
Equalcina created the DMT. DMT Day is like Dementes de los Monos Days. It's like something for people that is a passionate of that type of vehicles, like scooters, electric unicycles. They have like a 1 day special for race there and make something like cool, but it's not like
Mhm.
a real race. It's more like an event.
Mhm. And
But it's
do
nice.
you think was good for you to come to Argentina? Was something
Yeah,
very good,
for
like
sure.
Zenlin going to Spain? Was a good thing for you to inspire the people in Argentina? How was the
I think
reception
so.
for you?
I think so.
How the
They
people
tell me.
how the people react to you when you came to Argentina? How was
They
the
was
reaction?
it was really happy. It was like so positive energy when they know that it was there, and I was teaching to a lot of people how to do many things. The best thing I think was jump because there in the skate parks we had many amazing spots for jumps. Um, Also with Sofia and Juanito. Juanito was a guy was didn't know how to ride, and I was teaching him from zero to now that he was participating in the first race in Albaida, and he was in the first 10 places. So I think I'm not a bad teacher.
No, you are not a bad teacher. You are a very good person, and it was very nice to meet you in the
Thank you, brother.
in France. I think you, and then later on to see you guys going to the top, and you came to the interview and talking to Spain. How big is this sport? I think that was a fantastic interview. Lots of people
Thank you,
have to
brother.
see it because you are was in the top of the Europe with this guys and see you this videos like you going down. That was very good to make this go this. I'm going to change here the video because I think it was a video making in the evening riding with this guys going the stairs, and I think that was very good. And
Oh,
just for the
yeah.
this year, my friend, I think that this moment you was very happy to
Uh,
do this.
yeah, that one is one
Was the
of my best clips in Instagram. The first one that you can find market in the first 3 ones have two
Mhm.
points and a half million.
Yeah, but
Two.
my friend, was the biggest one you made it?
Yeah, because there was like 593 steps, brother. That was fucking crazy. When I started to ride it down the stairs, at the first 30 seconds, I was thinking, what the fuck, where we are going? To the hell? Or, so, it's like,
I was seeing the video and I say, I was with this guy's days 3 days and I missed this. This was
yeah,
have to be very good because I
that
was
was a
going
crazy
direction
moment.
to Portugal and you go direction to the other side.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, my friend, the other thing here, we are talking about this. Do you think that is a sport that we're going to see in the future?
Oof, I think so. Maybe not with that heavy machines, but with something like V8s or something with a
Mhm.
better batteries in the future that is not is a less weight and you can be more nimble. But I think for sure the electric unicycles, bro, could be almost in every sports. Also now we are playing too much with the frisbee, frisbee,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah,
So we are
frisbee.
playing
Yeah,
we are playing with it so it's so fantastic, bro. It's like you can throw it so strong, like far away, and then woo, accelerate with your electric unicycle and take it like wow, like I don't know, bro. It's amazing. Also for the basketball or for something like it could be an evolution of the sports.
so let's see some of the other things that you love to do is lots
Yeah,
of jumps.
the jumps, brother.
Uh, do you always train alone? Do you always together with friends?
Here in Sevilla, it's more difficult because the community is like a little bit dead. Now I'm almost every day with my partner EUC Film, and we are trying to training together. He's like when When we are training in the circuit, he's blocking me, also pushing me, throwing me things like, training many things. And when we are going to jump or the off-road, he's the better challenger for me, because he like too much to do the balance. He finds some dead tree and he wanna ride over the tree, or he finds some sling spot and he have to ride it. So we are every day is finding some new spots for do crazy stuff.
I think that is good, and you have good weather. Is very important too.
Oof,
The weather
that's
is
fantastic
very
place.
good in less Roma.
Sevilla is amazing.
And the important thing for you guys, riders who are out there, who are going to see this video, go to these links. He explains very good how to do the things, how can you train, and it's important for you to go to experienced rider, for you to know what can I improve, and that way he's very good in that. And his videos is very, 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 very explain everything perfect. And I think that is important, because we need that, my friend. We need persons that can explain.
Much,
my friend, I was
now
the first
I'm
time.
Tell me, sorry.
Yeah, please. Now you're trying.
Now I'm trying to do also easier things, because I'm trying to explain things also for the noobs, for the no experienced people. Because, for example, in the races thing, when you are going to X-rays or X-electrics or something like, unfortunately, you cannot see kids, families, people around to this sport. Why? Because the first thing that they think is, fuck, that's impossible. That is so difficult. If I try to ride in it, I will break my teeth. And I'm trying to show another way to the people, not just for experienced people and for racing, because for sure you can race with it and you can do crazy stuff, but also you can take it for go to the supermarket or for evitate the public transport or something like, and that is what the normal people don't understand. They think that we are doing like the handstand or something like when we are riding an electric unicycle, and they have to understand that this is not the way, and it's not as difficult as they think. So that's my way right now. I'm not so focusing in the racing sense, if not more, in try to change the world. Also, now in Spain, probably know that we are starting to be fucked up, because they are trying to put some rules and some.
I think up 2027 is going to be very.
They are trying to make it forbidden, like.
I mean, I'm together with the association from you guys in Spain, because I'm very interested to know the rules and the laws, and I hope that we can change.
So at the moment, that's like my very important mission: try to find the more new electric unicycle riders, for being more people in the future when we have to do something.
My friend, when you come to these places and you see new people, how the people react to you?
Normally they think that I'm like a transformer or like a Power Ranger or even a robot. The 1 month ago, I listened on an old woman telling to her daughter, "Look, I'm a robot." So normally this is the reaction, the normal reaction.
But later on, when they see that, how do you write? How is the reaction then?
They normally are
That
flipping.
is very nice track.
Normally when they take a look and I saw it, I say, "Hey, you was looking it. Can, try it. You have to try it. You have to try it. Come
now
on.
You don't have no chance.
You don't have no chance. So it's your only opportunity. Don't say no. I teach like 1,000 people already. Come on. Oh, it's so difficult. No. I will give you my hand. No problem. It's so easy. Look at me." And then they try. When they try, they say, "Oh, it's not so difficult." So
they say they change the mind.
yeah, they change
my friend, do you think the suspension was a big change for the EUCs?
For sure, brother. For sure. I have
when
to
you are
say
racing.
that I have to say that this is not the more important thing, because with no suspension wheels you can do almost the same things.
Mhm.
My favorite wheel, not at the moment because they evolutioned a lot, but one of my favorite wheels with no suspension was with the V12, Emotion
Uh-huh.
V12,
Okay.
and I was doing crazy stuff with that wheel with no suspension. Like my longest jump was like 7 meters or something like.
My friend, can
And
I ask you something?
tell me, of course.
If you could choose and go to a factory and say, I would like to have AUC like this. What you like to see in the next AUCs? Do you want to see it heavy
I,
for your
the
style?
the most important thing is a fucking massive beeper, because the worst thing of the UCs is the signal that we can feel before to
Uh-huh.
fall and touch the floor
Yeah,
with
yeah.
our faces is the
Nosedive.
beeps. Is the beeps.
Yeah.
But if you are
Uh-huh.
riding it at 120 kilometer hour, you cannot hear fucking nothing. It's like
Yeah,
impossible.
and with the helm.
Yeah, and also with the helmet, that if
Yeah.
you know, if you notice it, you have some holes, for make the air come inside.
Ventilation.
So the ventilation. So that
Yeah.
ventilation sometimes make like, and and you can become crazy, brother, because you don't know if you are listening the beeps or the shuffle of your helmet. So that's
You
something
get
that makes me
confused.
crazy. It's so
You
confused,
get
bro. And I don't know if our lives depends of these beeps. Why you don't put the fucking massive beeper look into my face directly, or something with Bluetooth that I can put inside my helmet and then it's listen the beeps, but directly,
confused.
because you have some application. Okay, if you have an intercom in your helmet, you can connect
Mhm.
the UC. How was the application? The UC word. You can connect
Mhm.
with your UC and listen the beeps in your helmet, but you have you have a lag, because you are connected to your machine, and your machine is connected with your mobile, and your mobile with the this, and then you have some
Mhm.
latencia. See, if you have some latencia, some lag in the application, and then you have more lag to transpass this information to your speaker. So that was 2 seconds. 2 seconds, you are in the floor. If you don't
Yeah.
listen the first beep and then you are pushing 2 seconds more, you will touch the floor with your face for sure.
Yeah, my friend. I want to ask you another thing. I know that you ride the Pattern S. Do you see a big difference from the
Between the
Pattern?
between the old pattern and
Yeah.
this one, for sure. Just in the chassis is a big improvement, bro. Because
Okay.
in the old one, the suspension can really hurt you in your legs.
Hmm.
When you are
Yeah,
jumping,
I know.
like
Mhm.
it's like something so sharp and metallic and hard can hurt your legs so hard. So
Uh,
that is a really big improvement. Also, the
uh,
50s batteries
uh, 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 is heavy. Do you feel that the pattern is
is
heavy,
is like
or
is
is
like a
is perfect for you to make tricks and make enjoy it with the machine?
is something amazing, brother. For make tricks and jumps are something like oof, it's something crazy. Also for the city, I was
It's
riding
like
it for 850 kilometers, and after it, I come back to my links, and I was feeling it like a turtle.
yeah. There is a question here. There is a pushback. Yes, of course, it's the pushback.
Yeah, it's more
But
torquey wheel. You have a
yeah,
smaller rim, so you can
but
feel the
the
power of the
pushback,
button.
the pushback is not when you are when you drink when you are like 70 kilometers per hour. The pushback is going to be you have to listen to the pips better. The pips is more important
Yeah,
because when you
yeah,
lose the pips, the pushback then is too late because the
yeah.
speed is too much. He's talking about because this is Alexis is the guy from Belgium. He's
Hmm.
for me the best rider in one wheels, together with Jaffa, and the one wheels they have the pushback. and you notice the pushback in the one wheels. In a EUCs, it is other speeds. It's difficult for you to have a pushback in a EUC that you are like this inclination to come back again is very difficult.
Do you think
It's
so?
not.
I don't really think so. It's just.
Do you think? Do you think? Yeah, sorry.
It's just a technique. It's when you know how
But
to
you
work.
do you feel do you feel the pushback in a EUC?
The pushback. What means the pushback?
The pushback is when you are coming to the limit of the board.
Yeah.
That the board is going to push you back.
The tilt back. No, you mean the
Tilt
tilt back. Like when the pedals comes like.
Yes. It's like saying, okay, you are in a limit of the batteries.
Oof.
In a EUC, you don't see it too much because it's.
For be honest,
in a EUC, it's like, boom.
For be honest, in some EUCs, I was feeling it so clearly, like, okay, this is the tilt back I'm finding the limit. But right now, in the links and that wheels is like, okay, you can configure it. But for example, my links right now is a 50E. I can feel first of all the pedal dip before to feel the tilt back.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Even configuring this with a low, like a 80%, they show me the tilt back.
But the inclination what you have in a EUC is very difficult, and the speeds you take. In a one wheel, you go to 50 kilometers per hour, maybe 52, 53. You feel the push, and the position is totally different. You just have to see, my friend. We just change here, and you're just going to see you riding, my friend. Here, when you push, let's go to another video. You riding on the streets, or you guys racing. This one. Yeah, this one. You're going to see how you guys are to the front. A pushback is very difficult for you to feel it. That's why most of the time I see you guys falling, because I just listen. I was in France. I was just listening to you guys. It was like beep, 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 beep. And you guys, most of the time, you just have to look to the stream. Because you cannot listen. I was with the drone behind you guys, and I said, it's impossible for these guys to listen. And you are racing against other guys. You are the three close to another. If you can do everything, is impossible with so much curves, with so much things. I recommend for everybody is in Europe, go to the races of these guys. You're going to be crazy, because it's not just a race. Yeah, it's crazy, but the way you guys do it, you are like a family. It's a big competition, but you guys is like a challenge. But I see you guys passing, and the other one pushing for the other, and the other pushing for the other. Is like a big family, and I know that the competition is there, but in the end you support this sport, and you go together, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, we are trying, bro. We are trying. But
I know, my friend.
Like in everywhere, it's starting to become the toxicity. What can we do, bro? It's the life,
I just want to answer this, but I think you can answer too. So AUCs is different than one wheels. One wheels we make ourselves. Batteries, they have different batteries, very different batteries. Now in the moment is the 50A monocells. I think is the best ones they are using. But you have to think that is other piece. You guys but is totally different. Each company and each machine has other batteries, but most of them is the same. Is the 42A or the 50 is going to be the same ones, because it's the safety ones.
Yeah, but they work at so much different voltage and amperes, and I don't know how it is possible, but if you take a look at one wheel or a scooter, they work with I don't know how many volts. How many volts?
My friend, can I ask you who came to this idea?
You know who? Celicito. Celicito.
When I see this, my friend, how do you fit there?
That was crazy day, brother.
That was very, very
was
good.
Really funny.
That was the best of the best. That was to
We
finish the
laugh
day was.
we laugh a lot doing that shit. It was crazy.
I said this is the best way for you to finish your day, seeing a video like this. This is very
Yeah,
good, my friend. That is means that that is not is more than a sport.
yeah.
Uh,
We were
and
thinking, oh, it's a heavy wheel. So yeah, but it's a heavy wheel, but after that you will be stronger. Oh, maybe we can do some cool
this
video like
video
that.
is this video is crazy, my friend.
Yeah,
Great
thank you, brother.
shot.
I was
This
working on
this
it
video
like
is
for one day.
yeah, my friend. That is like a dream. This
Thank you,
is
brother.
like
I was working really hard in the color grading and in the
wow. That
timeline,
is just
So
you guys are pushing this to another level, and I just want to say so much to you, my friend. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to
no,
meet
thank
you.
you. Thanks to you, bro, for inviting me.
You are a very special person for me. I know that everybody loves you a lot. We have different opinions, but I know that you are a person who loves this sport, and you
Yeah, bro.
have lots of years. And it's always a pleasure to see you. And thank you
Me
so
too,
much
bro.
what you did last year. First of all, interviews to the television that was so important you cannot imagine for the community, because I know in Spain is so many problems now that people wants to shut down the
Yeah,
electro PVs, and you come to this and show that you can go to the top of the mountain with that. You can travel. Uh, how many kilometers do you have now? Right now, already in the interview,
already
you was
in 10
like,
years,
yeah.
approximately 200,000.
So, and in this the interview, the face of the lady who was interviewing you was like, she was like,
He was
and
sleeping.
that was so good. And then seeing the videos from you guys going to the top, seeing you guys traveling for all the Europe, making the propaganda for this sport, and
Yeah,
everything is money for your pockets. And you guys going there and showing, okay, we are here. We want this sport to grow. We want to do it for the next generation. You know that maybe it's going to be difficult for you in 10 years to be on the top speed with the young guys, but just the inspiration that you could put this sport to the
yeah.
top for me is more than enough, my friend. And
Is
I
what.
have lots of respect for you, my friend.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for your words. Is what I'm trying. If in the
My
10 years I'm not the fastest one, but I'm one of the riders, I will be so happy and so proud of be one of the guys that was starting with it. So
my friend, you can trust me. The persons who's never going to forget you, and most of the riders in Spain, I have a big respect. Last year my respect was bigger when I start to see all the races you guys are putting. The EUC, the EUC is the scooters. I hope in the future maybe we're going to see the skateboards there, the longboards and everything,
yeah,
because in America is coming bigger now, and that way maybe it can make like a fusion, putting more sponsors that you can guys can go to USA. The guys from USA can come here, guys from Australia, from Asia, that we can make the biggest sport we see in Asia. This year was the big gold with the big event there too. I think that was very important for everybody. I think in the future is going to be good for all of us, but we have to thank to all of you guys, like you and the riders in Spain, the guys in USA, the guys in China, in all over the world. But I just want to show something, because we are talking today with a big rider, and we're going to have Mario,
Mario
Super
Chigón.
Mario. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this Mario is, I know him for, I think I interviewed for around 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was talking about skateboards, longboards, and the electro mountain boards was not there. Today is one of the best in AUCs, one of the best in mountain boards. Is for me the Super Mario, and just leaving today with you, my friend, showing the one of the best from Europe, and next week having Mario. I think that is a perfect fusion. We're going to have lots of good riders this year, and I'm very proud and very happy to have you here. Don't believe me, I'm
Very
telling
much,
you
bro.
for the heart. I have 300, and we are coming close to 400 interviews, and it's being a pleasure. And I am so sorry.
Definitely.
I am so sorry not to have you before here, because maybe I was not so intelligent to see how Spain was growing, my neighbors,
brother.
and I think the Spanish has lots of respect because lots of people don't know the Spanish. They are very good in lots of sports. Lots of the sports we don't know is Spain who supports like Repsol and everything, putting the riders out. And most of the people think GP, MotoGP, we have to think about it was not Repsol sponsoring and put the riders out, was not the sport too big like this. And lots of sports in Spain is very, very good. And I always take my hat to persons who do the best. I hope that you have the most sponsors. That's what I'm going to talk about now, my friend, before we go. How is the sponsorships in Spain? Is difficult, my friend?
It's really difficult, bro, because right now we have just 3 national teams, no, like 4 national teams about the UC riders, and they are normally like distributor shops sponsors, so they cannot give to you the sponsor probably that you need, because like that it's starting, the UCs are really expensive. The companies that are working in create a team probably don't have the enough money to sponsor you in the ticket of the race or in the travel or with the hotels or something like. So right now is something that we need urgently is more sponsors for make it becomes bigger, like if some of you guys are from Abu Dhabi and you have a lot of millions and you want to participate on it, I can give you my visum and I will administrate it, okay?
Or the guys from Red Bull, or the guys from
or some
Monster
guy from Red
Energy,
Bull, from Repsol, from I
or
don't
the
know.
guys like Repsol. It doesn't matter. Mercedes doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter, bro. Whatever you can help.
We don't need to know your name. Just put the money for these guys to sponsor this sport. That is the
Yeah,
important thing.
that
You
could
don't
be
need to.
amazing.
If you don't want to give your name, we don't need your
Yeah,
name. You
that's not
just
a
need the
problem for
sponsor.
me. Just give to us the money and we will do our best, bro.
So the last question, my friend. Tell us the people are sponsoring you now, this moment, the
Uh,
ones official.
at this moment, officially, I'm a racer of Equalcina. Also, I'm working on get some new collaboration, but at the moment, we are working with Nylon of Grisla, and Pitsum, and some more. But at the moment, that's what can I tell you.
So, guys, I just want to say, first of all, close to 1 hour. I want to thank you so much for coming here.
No
It's a
problem, bro.
pleasure.
Thank you.
I'm going
Thank
to leave you
you.
with the last words. I think it's important for you to say in Spanish too.
Mhm.
For the people in English, you can leave the last message for the people in English. And for the people in Spain who maybe wants to try this sport or wants to go and find you, please in English and then in Spanish, and then we finish the live.
So, guys, if you see an electric unicycle, please go and try it. Don't be afraid because it's not as difficult as look. Please don't be afraid. And evolution. Try an electric unicycle. Chavales, si estáis viendo esto y no habéis montado nunca en un monociclo eléctrico, hermano, si vais a uno por la calle, lo paráis y le decís, ¿yo eso qué es? ¿Un monociclo eléctrico? ¿Me deja probarlo? Te van a decir que sí, porque todos queremos que seamos más. Así que no tenerle miedo, probar los monociclos eléctricos. Y aunque parezcan un poquito caros, hay muchos modelos, loco. Hay muchos modelos y a muy buen precio. Tú te vas a One Race, Psycho 5, pan, y lo tienes a un precio increíble, cojones. Vete para allá, te compra uno, ¿vale o no? Y más nada.
Ahora, aquí estamos.
Ahí te
Dime
pongo.
una cosa más, ya que estamos hablando español, just in Spanish, where is going to, ¿dónde va a ser las carreras este año que va a estar presente?
Las carreras este año, bueno, la última ha sido en Albaida, que no he podido asistir porque he tenido un problema con mi rueda, tenía un problema en el motor y demás. Luego aparte
Estaba
también,
lloviendo.
sí, estaba lloviendo, diluviando, entonces entre una cosa y otra era un gasto de energía y de dinero importante como para poder arriesgar el hecho de que no se pudiese correr o de si se podía correr al ser con lluvia, sufrir alguna caída o algún daño más severo del que ya tiene mi rueda y quedarme sin rueda permanentemente. Entonces decidí no ir. Y el resto van a hacerse por la zona de Barcelona. Barcelona, Cataluña, ¿sabes? La parte del norte a la derecha de España. ¿Para qué? Para intentar fomentar el hecho de que vengan más chavales de Francia y del resto de Europa.
So, just in English.
Es más probable que los chavales se animen y vayan para allá.
So it's just saying the races, he was not in the first race, but it's going to be now in the other races. They are trying to do in the side from Barcelona that they can catch guys from other parts of Europe, like France, Belgium, Netherlands, the countries close, Czech Republic, because the Czech Republic, they are very good, and the Italian is very good. I think that is very important. My friend, thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
No, thanks to you for inviting me, brother. I hope you enjoy the interview.
Es un placer, fue un placer enorme, ¿no?
El placer es mío,
que haya más personas como tú.
Y como
I hope that we see more persons like you, my friend. Okay?
Like you,
guys,
brother.
Don't forget, next week we have Mario here, and he's going to talk about what is happening in America. He's doing the same thing like him. He's trying to create something. It's very difficult, and he's always battling. And if you can come and sponsor him, is better. We don't forget we are in all the groups in Facebook. We are in Instagram live now. Is the thing I think official today is you. Completely, the interview was in Instagram completely, and in YouTube. Doesn't matter. I don't never ask to nobody to subscribe. The important thing, come here and support the riders is the most important thing. Don't forget, have fun, enjoy it, have a good ride, and take care of your friends.